Hi and welcome to Dave Culinary. I'm Punita Dave, and today we are going to make smashed potatoes. They're not hashed potatoes, they are smashed potatoes. We're going to take some baby potatoes, we're going to boil them, and then we're going to smash them. Once we have smashed them, I'm going to make them two different ways. One of them is our traditional smashed potato with Italian herbs and a little bit of olive oil in it. The second is my own signature recipe, so stick around for that as well. So we are going to make our smashed baby potatoes two different ways, and let's get going with that. So let's look at our ingredients. It's very simple. I have a bag of baby potatoes that I have used here, washed and rinsed. There are three colors of potatoes. The red skins are grayish from inside, the white skins are white from inside, and the purple skins are purple from inside. These are a specialty of Texas. We get these tricolored potatoes in Texas. Other than that, I have taken other white potatoes. These are like Yukon Gold but baby ones. And then I have olive oil, that's about 3 to 4 tablespoons. I have Parmesan cheese, about 1 tablespoon. I have 2 tablespoons of Mexican cheese. I have some chili flakes. I have salt. I have some chaat masala. I have red chili powder. I have pav bhaji masala and chole masala. I have some white salt as well. And I have a blend of Italian spices which are homegrown and home dried, basil, oregano, and sage. I have fresh lime and cilantro. So those are our key ingredients. First thing we'll do is we'll bring the water to a boil and add all our potatoes to that, and we'll boil it for about 8 to 10 minutes. The way for you to make sure the potatoes are done is by inserting a fork in it. Also, you want to add your salt at this point. The salt is going to sip into the potatoes and add a mild flavor. So the fork is dipping into the smaller potatoes, but the larger ones, they are not ready yet. If I shake it a little, they drop down. So we're going to take out the smaller potatoes, but we'll keep the larger ones in there for maybe 3 or 4 minutes more. Now that all our potatoes are done, I have removed the water and taken them out in a bowl, and then I took parchment paper, put it in a baking tray. One way to make sure your parchment paper does not move around is by adding some water before putting up the parchment paper. That will make sure the parchment paper sticks. And then we apply some olive oil, brush it with the olive oil, and then press the potatoes with a drinking glass as I was doing it, and then arrange them in your baking tray. Once all the potatoes are smashed, apply olive oil on the top, apply it generously. Potatoes love oil and they love sour cream and cheese and butter. So that's a coating of olive oil on all the potatoes. Now we'll sprinkle some pink salt. Pink salt has a little bit of a different flavor. It enhances the resident flavor of the ingredients, so I like to use that. And then we are going to add some chili flakes and black pepper if you like black pepper. So we're going to add those things. I also sprinkled some chaat masala, which is one of my favorite masalas. And here go our Italian spices, oregano, sage, basil and sage. And we are going to sprinkle some cheese, about 1 tablespoon of cheese, very light sprinkle of the cheese. And same with the Parmesan cheese, a very light sprinkle of the Parmesan cheese. Now this one is ready to go in the oven. So we are going to bake it at 425 degrees for about 5 to 10 minutes. And while that is baking, we'll take this another set of potatoes, the large ones that we took plus a few purple ones, and same thing, we'll apply oil on all of them. For this recipe, if you use peanut oil, that's better. But if you don't have peanut oil, you can use vegetable oil or corn oil or even olive oil. But with the spices that I'm going to use, the olive oil has a strong flavor, so it may not taste that good, but you can use it as well. I use peanut oil. and then a drizzle of some chaat masala, some salt, and then a mix of pav bhaji and chole masala. So that was the chole masala, and then here comes our pav bhaji masala and chili powder. So that's our chili powder. I use Kashmiri red chili powder because it gives a good color, but it's not way too spicy. And then that's the pav bhaji masala in the end, and the final garnish will be that of the cilantro. So while we were preparing this, our other set of potatoes were in the oven, and here I am adding in a generous drizzle of chaat masala and the cilantro. So we'll take the other set of smashed potatoes out and put this one in for another 10 minutes at 425 degrees. And the earlier ones, the Italian smashed potatoes, they're ready, and we are going to add a fresh drizzle of Parmesan cheese on top of it, and also the Mexican cheese. And then we will add a lime juice. Once again, you don't need to add a whole lot, just a little bit of lime juice all over. And cilantro is one of my really favorite herbs, so I like to add that. And that's it, it's ready to eat. And smashed potatoes, baked potatoes, boiled potatoes, they all taste good with sour cream and ketchup. Those are the two condiments that go really well with potatoes, so that's what you serve it with. So there, one flavor of our smashed potato is ready to eat, and here comes the other one, which is my signature recipe. It has a lot of flavor to it. It has pav bhaji masala, it has chole masala, it has chaat masala, it has pink salt, it had chili powder, and then we add some fresh cilantro and also a drizzle of lime juice. And same as the Italian or traditional smashed potatoes, we are going to enjoy these with ketchup and sour cream, and you can even try it with green chutney. That also tastes really good. You can look up the recipe of green chutney in our chutneys and sauces playlist. I like some fresh orange soda to go with it, so that's what I have. But there are Dave's signature smashed potatoes are also ready to enjoy. So those were the smashed baby potatoes. One made the Italian style and the other one made with my own signature style. So I hope you like both of them, and if you do, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in my next video.